G'day History Gamers, it's Greg here for historygamer.com, and here we are at the penultimate turn of the final round, the final game of the tournament, the build phase, winter 1901. As you can see, if you for anyone who's looking later and didn't see it in the Players Lounge, the choice by Christian Condré of Austria was to retreat to Vienna. That's what he's done. Everyone's happy with that, and they've gone ahead and done their orders. So let's have a look at the orders. That's not the orders, this is the scores with the 2 turns left. This is the orders. Now if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 this time. We got an extra one. But the extra one is Christian Condré has posted twice. Perhaps he forgot that he'd already posted, but he put the same order in both times, so big deal. The ruling is, you take the first one and ignore the second. Since they're the same, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's start off with Christian. Christian Condré is playing Austria, of course, isn't he? Because we were just talking about his bit there. He's got Build Army Budapest, which makes perfect sense. Of course, yes, he has the 4 supply centers, 3 armies, so he builds his other army the only place he can. Not a lot of choice in that, so but that's fine. He's got it. He's got his 4 armies. That's good. Sometimes Austria doesn't have 4 armies, but this time they do, even with the squeezing. Right, next is Theodore. Theodore is playing Italy, I guess, by his orders. Yes, that is correct. Build Fleet Rome, build Army Venice. Okay, so Theodore, Italy must have, yes, 1, 2, 3. There's a supply center under there. 4, and there's a supply center under there. 5. Yes, so he can build 2, and his orders are build Fleet Rome, build Army Venice. Right, build Fleet Rome. So we'll get a fleet, which will need recoloring because it will disappear. Want to watch it disappear? Look, there it goes, disappearing. Ah, silly Greg. I'm sure that's what they all came here to watch. Fleets that are hard to spot. I've been so silly, I've forgotten the other order. Build Army Venice. There we go. So we need one of these. An army, which we will also change the color of. Ta-da! Okay. This army goes up to Venice. Backing up the other Austrian ones, I guess. Probably. Don't know. Anyway, that's his 5. Italy has 5. Italy over here has 5. There we go, 5. Right, okay, next. A1 Bomar. A1 Bomar is France, who has been having a little bit of trouble lately. Well, not as much as one of the other games, as the last game. He had hoped to get into Belgium to capture that one, but England managed to hold it out by cutting the support there. So he has, with 1, 2, 3 plus 1 is 4. He has 1 build, and that 1 build is build Fleet Brest. This one. Well, not that one. Another one of those. Yes, build Fleet Brest. There we go. Okay. So that's 4 for France. Next, Sander Filius, build Army St. Petersburg. Sander is playing Russia, who often has a lot to build this around, but this time only captured 1 supply center outside. Still, that makes 5, equal of the best of the others so far. And so they're building 1 army St. Petersburg, wasn't it? Yes, 1 army in St. Petersburg. So let's copy this one. That's the way. You got to grab it before you drag it. So there we have the 5 for Russia. Russia goes 5. That was terrible. Anyway, here we go. Oh dear. Diplo Strats is England. And he's building a fleet in London. Let's have a look. No, I don't want to look there. I want to look over here. Oh dear. Yes, so he currently has 3 on the board. He has captured Belgium, so he can have 4, and so he builds a new fleet in London. There we go. Done. So 4 for England. Next, Eddie Zucchini, who is the big one. Eddie is playing Germany, and Germany can build 3. Germany has 6 supply centers. Best I've seen for Germany in these later rounds. It's been great. Army Kiel, Army Berlin, Army Munich. Kiel, Berlin, and Munich. Of course, the 3 home ones. And he was very clever and careful to make sure he wasn't blocking any of his home ones as well, because then he couldn't build on them. But he has. Big advantage for Germany. One in Kiel, another one in Berlin, and another one in Munich. Wow. Okay, certainly ready there to dominate the continent if everything goes well in the final turn. It's not a lot of turns to dominate, but he does have 6. As long as he can hang on to those supply centers, he will maintain the 6. Maybe he'll get to 7. Who knows? So that's 6 for Germany. Germany 6, which of course just leaves. What did I do, guys? I filled in a different one. I filled in Turkey with 4, and you've all been telling me, haven't you? You've been telling me, you don't. You filled in Turkey instead of England. Oh well, here we go. Turkey. You knew I'd figure it out sooner or later. John McGuinness, yes, he's Turkey, isn't he? Yes. Not a Turkey, he's playing Turkey. Quite a difference. John McGuinness is building army in Constantinople. Because Turkey has its 3 originals and Bulgaria making the 4th. So he is building a new army. No, actually we'll take this one because it's the other color so we can still see it. There, he has an army in Constantinople, giving Turkey 4. So 4 was correct. It was wrong. Wrong place, wrong time. Anyway, there we have it. There we have the scores at this point. With Germany with their 6, Italy and Russia with their 5, and Turkey and France and England and Austria all on 4. One last turn. If anyone didn't notice, this is the last turn. Okay, it's spring 1902, and the orders for the movement of spring 1902 are due on the last day. Yes, it's the last turn of the last game of the last day of November, the 30th of November. Yeah, okay. So at 5 a.m. tomorrow on Friday, the 30th of November, all orders in, please. And then we will see how you moved, how many supply centers you've got, and I'll resolve the builds and things. And then we will see the final totals, which are probably all you players have all figured out, of course. And you already know, oh yeah, well, he's going to get that, and I'm going to get this, and it's going to be close. In fact, there was a couple of comments here, like A1 Bomar said, final discussions underway to decide who wins, and it is the final countdown from Sandophilius. Yes, absolutely true. So, there you go. Let's have at it for the last turn. Rah! See you tomorrow.